Yeah, yeah. Lock the door on him. Lock the door on him. Hood postman. Hood postman. Reporting live. Reporting live. This the hood postman, come and check the program. You ain't from the streets, this is something you should know, man. Running from police, gotta grip the whip with both hands. Speeding down the interstate, please do not approach him. 40s in the fridge, got the caddy in the driveway. Get all out of my face, I don't wanna violate. Looked up in the mirror and I told myself, why wait? We took this shit worldwide, you only in 5 states. Came from the four corners with my 4 quarters. Showed them the style, then they stole on us. Times got wild, then they told on us. Dog, it was hard, but we had to keep it rolling. You ain't gotta ask, you know where to find me. I be in the back streets where it get grimy. It's just me and Mel, Rennie looking bride D. I be going hard till I'm in the 5 C's. Know the vibes. I'ma do it.
While you out working out, man.
Pretty much just body weight push-ups, pull-ups, run. Shadow box, stuff like that.
So I'm glad you mentioned running. So when you out running, what comes to mind when you run? Because we're in a time where we see black men running, and then we get these Karens and Beckys, and we get even local police departments where they approach black men and they ask them some strange questions, like, for instance, say for instance you in a certain predominant area that's probably that's have a white community overall, and they see a black man running that community. What are your thoughts behind that? Have you had any encounters? Let me ask you that first.
Fortunately, no, I haven't had any encounters, but I definitely understand what you're saying. So we can go back to Ahmaud Arbery.
Okay.
Who was running through a white neighborhood, ended up being killed. So, me personally, people have brought that up to me because, like you said, I like to run. And I run through anybody's neighborhood. And this is a time where you don't see too many black men doing that. And because of situations like that. Another situation that contributes to that too is the gang violence. A lot of us don't like to go through other people's neighborhoods. But to me, that right there, for me to be scared to run through all white neighborhood or even somebody else's neighborhood would make me a victim. Because the whole purpose of it is modern lynching. And the whole purpose of a lynching is psychological. It's not to cause harm to the actual person who's being lynched. The purpose of a psychological lynching is to damage the minds of those who live after that lynching. So it's all about instilling fear into us as black men. So for me to not run because Ahmaud Arbery was killed running through a white neighborhood, that would mean that I too have been psychologically lynched. And so the way you combat is by saying, fuck them. Run through their neighborhood. Run through anybody's neighborhood. It's all a free world. But we can't live with that fear, because if we live with fear, we've pretty much been psychologically lynched. The lynching has worked once we allow that fear to consume our hearts. So to me, I don't pay it no mind. I'm going to have courage and do it anyway.
So when the psychological lynching, as you mentioned, is that a new word you coined right there, psychological?
You probably can say that, but that's the whole purpose of the lynching. The lynching was designed to instill fear in black men.
So
it was designed to instill fear in the black men who lived after the lynching, so that they wouldn't do the things that the person who was lynched was accused of doing.
So we can look at this, so to speak, as a righteous indignation, so to speak?
Yeah, of course. Indignation, all indignation is righteous. That's pretty much what we got going now, what you see in the streets with all the protesting and all that energy is because of indignation. People are righteously fed up with the way that black men have been treated by the system. It seems that we don't get any justice. And it's all because of fear, you know, and it's all because of that psychological lynching, you know. Even with what happened with what's the brother name?
George Floyd or Jacob Blake?
Not George Floyd, but look. But since you bring up George Floyd, let's go there. George Floyd. That right there was another psychological lynching. It was designed to contribute to install fear into black men. So it's designed for us to obey everything law enforcement want us to obey. So when they give us an order, they instill that fear. They try to instill that fear so that we can follow all of their orders, even if those orders are wrong, even if you've never done nothing wrong. And so you hear it a lot. And it may be unwise for me to say this, but you hear black parents telling their kids, do whatever law enforcement say so that you can come home. And that is the whole purpose there. It is called psychological lynching. That is the way to train black people to be obedient. And when you're not following those rules, they kill you. So the thing is, let them kill all of us. And then it's going to show who the real evil person is. If we ain't doing nothing wrong, then we shouldn't have to be following their orders. We should be able to be who we are.
Proof of grind all the time, baby.
Yeah, Cali Miners, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money, got a dollar sign. Hub City.
I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the feds get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a pro bitch the time of day. They see me climbing, they see me shining. That's hard work, proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me, that's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted to this paper stacking, and I don't talk about it, I just make it happen. Word.